Hey, what's up guys? It's Nash Crafter and welcome to my channel for episode 8 of my single player Minecraft Let's Play for 1.18. Welcome you guys. This is Nash's Minecraft world. We're back and I wanted to stand in front of Gazpacho's shrine today because look at this. It's turning blue. It's actually starting to oxidize and turn blue, and that just shows how much time I've spent in this world. And I actually love that they added this feature to the game because it's cool to see. It's cool to see your copper oxidize over time. But you guys, in the last episode, we geared up. We got a nice full set of armor. We've gotten like our tools upgraded. I got an ender chest. Things are going pretty good. Things are going pretty good. Now, I was going to work on terraforming today. That was going to be a big project that I was going to do. In fact, I was going to remove this whole hill. And sorry if my game's a little stuttery. I have like a lot going on my computer right now. So hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, I was going to clear out this whole mountain. And then I started doing it. I kind of started taking out this chunk up here, and oh my gosh, is it tedious. I was like, I think we should try to work smarter, not harder. And I think we're going to take the steps today that we need to work a little bit smarter, hopefully, in our terraforming endeavors for the future. So that's what we're going to do. But I wanted to also go over here and show you guys that I cleared out all of the trees over here. And I wanted to basically just get a better view of the lands because some of the trees were, it just felt like I couldn't see how much space there actually was. So I went through and cleared out all of this, and we have quite a lot of space to work with. So it's going to be awesome. And let me show you guys all the goodies that I got from doing that, because I got so much wood. It's going to be awesome for any project that we work on in the future. So I want to start working on my specific districts, and in order to do that, we are going to need to do quite a bit of terraforming. But here's what I was talking about with all the wood I collected: tons of birch, tons of saplings that fell. I got so about half these sticks came from what fell from the trees, but half these sticks I had just already crafted and I put them in here because they all fit together. So yeah, this is the haul that I got from this big just clearing out this land over here, which was good. But you guys, today we're going to go on an adventure in the Nether. We are gonna go to try and get ourselves wither skeleton skulls so that we can fight the wither, so we can make a beacon and we can start terraforming a lot easier. You know, work smarter, not harder, so that we can get insta-mine and we can basically break all those blocks that we need. But I need to get myself a looting 3 sword. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time at my XP farm and try to get myself some levels, and then we are going to hopefully get a nice looting 3 sword because we don't want to go get wither skulls without it. Just about to head into the Nether. I actually did get myself a looting 3 sword. It took a lot of time. It was really grindy. I actually got a villager. I can show you guys that in a second, but I wanted to try to work out getting myself some potions going. Fire resist is going to be awesome. I also this is infinity, right? It is. Okay, we've got our arrows. We are going to need shields, and I think my shields are all downstairs, like down. So I'll have to go get those. I'm gonna need magma creams. I'm gonna need a little bit of redstone. Now, I do not have any blaze rods for blaze powder. I also am gonna need water bottles to bring with me and a little bit of redstone. So we're just kind of walking around. Okay, here's a shield. We can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll probably be enough. Water bottles. So let's see. Can I craft those here? Yep. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will fill these up and we will use these for fire resist because blazes are obviously going to be kind of a problem when we go into the Nether. So you want to be as prepared as possible. I'm going to take a little bit of redstone because that will make the duration bigger. Gunpowder is splash, I believe. And then let's see here. So magma creams, we might need nether warts for this. I think we need nether wart for this one, which I believe I left upstairs. Oh no. Okay, I'll have to run back up and get that. Just blaze powder. What else did I need? I needed a shield and I got that. I feel like I'm missing something. Do you guys ever do that in Minecraft? You're like, dang it, I feel like I'm missing something. So this is what I was talking about, guys. All my villagers died here because there were pillagers that came and killed my villagers in here. So maybe this whole open concept was not really a good idea. I still really like the way it looks, so maybe hopefully that won't happen very often. But yeah, I had a bunch of villagers here and they all died. So the pillagers got to them, and so I've been slowly working, but I got a looting 2 villager, traded a couple times to get looting 3, and then put that on this sword, which is why my levels are so low now. And then I got my Fletcher, another Fletcher, of course, traded a bunch of sticks. So we're back at apprentice with our Fletcher, but we'll get him back up to master in no time. So yeah, there's that. And then let's see, what else do I need to do? I guess I need to just go get the nether wart, and then we will be good to head into the nether. Okay, here we go into the nether. I think I've got everything. Hold on, back it up just a second. I've also got potions of instant heal. I've got a couple magma creams. Got all my bottles. We just need a couple blaze rods. Got my ender chest just in case. Okay, I get nervous for this because wither skeletons are a little bit difficult, but I think we'll be okay. I think we got this. I'm a professional, done this before. Oh, I don't have any gold. Hold on. That is where I am going wrong. Okay, hold on. I've gotta have something up here. Something up here. I think I've got... I'm pretty sure I can craft a gold chest plate. Pretty sure. I don't want a chest plate though. All right, so I got myself some gold boots. We are going to put those away, and I think we're officially ready to head into the nether. We should be good. There it is. There's the 3rd wither skeleton skull. Let's pick it up. Look at this. 3. So we've got 3 wither skeleton skulls. There's also one here, but I'm not going to worry about that because we are going to get out of here. So I don't think we're going to be fighting the wither in this episode. I just wanted to get ready for it. I wanted to prepare for it. And it looks like we've got a couple wither skeletons here. Let's just... we have to go this way, so I gotta clear them out of our path. Maybe we'll get another skull. Maybe? No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was asking for too much. We're gonna get out of here right now and hopefully be able to fight this wither. Not today, but definitely soon. Alright, so I'm just checking out my haul from the nether and putting my stuff away. So I put my skulls away so they're safe in my ender chest. We hopefully won't misplace them. I did get lucky in Killigast with my looting 2. Looting 3 is amazing. I got 3 gas tiers from that, which was cool. And look how many bones and like coal I got. So I actually like wasn't in there for very long, which was kind of nice. But look at this, all the coal. I needed coal so badly. So like the fact that we got that much is awesome. And let's see, we still have 2 fire resist potions. I gotta go put this stuff away, but I was thinking to finish out this episode, if we're gonna be fighting the wither in order to get a beacon, or in hopes to get a beacon, then we're gonna need blocks to build the beacon structure. And we have been doing a lot of trading with villagers, but it can be a little bit tedious sometimes. And it would take me a really long time to get a lot of emeralds, and we don't really have like a pumpkin melon farm. We don't have like a stick farm. We don't have any farms basically. So I was kind of thinking, what else could we make the base out of? And what came to mind was iron. And having an iron farm is going to be really good. Some of you guys have been even suggesting it in the comment section. Hey Nash, build an iron farm. So I think that is what we're going to do. Yeah, that's the plan. So I got to get the materials together. I definitely think I'm going to follow a tutorial for this because I don't know the first thing about making farms or creating farms. So I wish I did. I need to get better at that. Took me a little while to get everything together, but I've got everything ready for our iron farm. So we are going to be following an Avoman's tutorial, which is awesome. Of course, I'll leave a link down the description box below. And of course, you guys got to go check out Avo. We played on Legacy together and it was so much fun to get to know him while I was on the server. And you guys should go check out his channel because he's awesome. And he made a 1.18 iron farm and bone meal tutorial. So I was like, okay, we're going to get bone meal out of this too. I'm in. So that's what we're going to be doing. Right behind me in this little spot is where we are going to put it. I think we're going to face it inward this way. Let's not look at Enderman. I'm traumatized from that one episode. But yeah, we're going to put it right here. Hopefully it fits. If not, I have tons of dirt that we can use to fill in that space. So that'll be fine. Now, since I am following a tutorial, I am going to do a time lapse for this because I think you guys should go check out the tutorial. Avo explains it way better than I ever could, so please go check that out. And yeah, let's get to the time lapse. I interrupt this brief time lapse to bring you villager transportation. So I made all of these powered rails and we are going to try to shoot and send some villagers all the way up there. Now, the first thing I have to do is I have to move these villagers because we don't want these villagers to go anywhere. We want them to be our villagers that stay here. So I think hopefully you don't get on the track, but I'm just going to shimmy you over here. Sorry guys, I know this is a little personal. I'm getting up in your business. I'm sorry. Okay, let's scooch you. You are gonna go off over here. It's so sad. They're gonna like see their friends just be shot into an oblivion of another farm. Whoops, sorry. Okay, you just came out of one. Now you're going in another. Okay, fingers crossed that this actually works. We've got some villagers here, so this should do the trick. I've got an extra minecart here if we need it. Actually, we do need 3 minecarts. We need 3 villagers, so there goes the first one. Off you go. Have fun. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. I gotta go to sleep really quickly because this might get a little hairy if I don't. Oh, that's so beautiful. Hopefully, and in. Awesome. So that was really easy. I did have to go mining to get a lot more iron for the rails. But aside from that, this is pretty easy project, and I'm really glad we made the villager breeder first because first of all we get trades from this, and second of all, if we ever need villagers, we can just cart them out. We can just send them on their way and they will go into whatever farm we made them to go, and we can breed them infinitely. So there we go, we've got them all going in there. Now hopefully they will just stay. Okay, good. All right, and I'm gonna leave them in the minecarts for right now, but I'm just gonna go through and clean up all of my minecart tracks. That was super easy. I love it. All right, just gotta do some cleanup. All right, it is about time to bring our zombie in, and I figured I'd come back with you guys for this. The farm is pretty much built, and so far it's looking really good. It's tall. We're gonna have to make a building to go around it. You guys know the drill. We usually, make cool buildings, or try to. So we'll definitely do that, but I just gotta wait for that sun to go down. So hopefully it goes down soon and we can get a zombie in here. And yeah, we'll name the zombie and then hopefully this farm will work. I hope. All right, zombies. We need a zombie to come out. Hopefully we get one here soon. I don't see one though. Again, this is, oh, there's 2 right there. Hold on. And they're trying to attack my villagers, but I think I could get that one. Yep. Okay, that one is tracking me. Don't get your buddies because we only need 1. Okay. So this is gonna be our zombie. Okay, this is going smoothly. This is going swimmingly. So we just need you to come up this way. All right, yep, you got it. And then we gotta jump. Come on, get in the minecart. Get in the minecart. No, get in the minecart. I don't know if they'll just walk. Oh, there we go. Okay. I will name you, and then you're probably going to... Oh! You're probably going to want to hit me, but that's okay. You can... Oh, jeez, packs a punch! Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god, this is violent! I don't have any food to heal. I need to push... Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh, getting punched left and right. Is there? Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Why? I can't even get close to it. I can't even. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm actually not dying. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sweet. I wish I could put this helmet on you. That would be nice. I don't know what to do. Because I can't, like, I actually can't push. Maybe if I power rail it? We'll get rid of that. Put a powered rail. Ugh. Go, go, go! Oh my god, I think I did it. I just had to take the situation into my own hands. Now that we have the iron farm built, I think it's important to talk about building around redstone. So I think this would be a fun topic to talk about. We kind of did it a little bit over there, even though that technically is just a villager breeder. I guess maybe instead of building around redstone, I mean this can go with building around redstone, but maybe more so I should call it building around a farm, or making a build around a farm. And I feel like this would be an interesting topic because I followed this tutorial by Avamance, and I think this looks awesome. Like, it looks super cool, but there are some things that I want to change about it. And there's also, I don't want it to just be like this. And I think that, you know, sometimes when we build farms, we just build a farm and then stick it there. And then we don't think, oh, let's put a build around it. We just let the farm be what it is. And that's totally cool if you want to do that. No biggie, but we're building up a full city here. And I think that I want to take a little bit of time to build a building around this and talk about building around farms. So the first topic that I want to talk about, and feel free to add anything if you guys feel like I miss anything, but the first thing that I suggest is build the farm. Build the farm first. Don't try to build the building and then fit the farm inside of it, because oftentimes you might add certain things or you might get rid of things, and it just ends up like maybe you built the building on the outside way too small and you can't fit the farm on the inside, or you built it way too big and you have too much room. It's much, much easier if you just build the farm and then structure the building around it. Now, with this particular farm, it's going to be interesting because first of all, it's very tall, and second of all, we cannot have any spawnable blocks that can spawn an iron golem. We can't have any of those. So we very, very much need to build this building in a way that's going to sort of cater to nothing spawning. So we're gonna have to use a lot of bottom slabs. We're gonna have to kind of go around and just finesse this and figure out what we want to do. So I sort of have an idea. First things first, like I said, we are going to use bottom slabs for all of our flooring. I believe in Avo's video, he said that you cannot have a spawnable block within 32 blocks of this farm. So again, I'm just going to come out, and sorry if we get any weird ghost blocks. That's just been happening in 118. I don't know if that's just my game or other people have been experiencing that too. But basically what I want to do is I want to come out and I'm going to do what I did with my first build over there, and I'm going to start with the flooring. So this is sort of what we've got going on here. Now I'm actually kind of interested as to why we need this little part here with this. Like, is this necessary? Do we need this, or is this just some design that Avo added? That's what we're gonna play with. We can change the farm if we want to, but we don't want to break it. So we do have to be cautious of that. But I want to add some flooring here. I think what we're gonna do is down here at the bottom. Oh, I totally meant to jump on that and then just didn't. I think so. We're gonna have a flooring up there, and then I think we're gonna have almost like a big stone area similar to what we did down here, and that's going to be on the bottom there. Maybe. I don't know if we want, because when I think of these stone areas, I think of it as a foundation almost, even though this is a first floor. Quite a bit of this whole first two sections is foundation. So, and then over here again, all the stone is just foundational. So if we do that, we're gonna have a really, really tall stone foundation. So we might want to try to work with that. We also need to figure out where we're gonna put stairs up. So I'm going to get a little bit of work done. I'll come back with you guys and keep talking a little bit more about building a building around a farm. All right, guys, so I am working out the build and this has been a little bit challenging. I don't know. This is such a weird structure to build around, but like I said, sticking with my guns, I still think it's good to build the farm first and then build your building over it after. Now, with this build, I have to be super careful that nothing is spawnable for golems. We want the golems to spawn in the farm, not on top of the building. So we do have to be very careful of that. And I'm just kind of going through and like working with some structural stuff and trying to figure out what I want to do. Now, I like these little pop-out logs. I've been doing that on quite a bit of my builds recently. So I think that I want to keep doing that. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just trying to work around the farm, building blocks of build around the farm. So like here we have a section, it's basically just a rectangle. This part was a little bit of redstone was sticking out, so I decided to pop this out so that I can go around the redstone. I kind of want the staircase to be to go around this and then wrap around the other side. So maybe it'd be best if we put an entryway here and we could just have it be a little too tall there. Yeah, that's probably better. There's also going to be a pathway that goes here. We're going to keep this pathway that goes into the monument and into town. So that's going to be good. And then I think we can just sort of continue this out. And then let's see if we can try to work out some sort of staircase. Maybe we just keep this. So this will be the entryway in. And now we have this giant kind of awkward pillar here that we really don't need anymore. All right, here we go. So check this out. So this is our little maintenance area for the farm, and I think that actually looks really good. I feel like we don't really need any of this original part of the design, and that's the cool thing about following tutorials is you can very much make it your own. And do we need that to be... I don't know why there was a hole there. I hope that wasn't a part of the farm. Oops. But yeah, I think this looks good. So we can change the original part of the design of the farm as well. We don't have to keep it exactly how it was. As long as you don't break any key elements of the farm, like functionality elements of the farm, we can break anything that was decorative and kind of replace that with our own decorations. So that is very much so what I'm doing here and just going through and trying to work out, where do I want entryways? Where do I want exits? How are we going to make this look good? I'm also trying to think here whether I want to, I think what I want to do is actually bring this all the way down and replace this with a log. Actually, nope, I'm changing my mind. I'm already changing my mind. I am really digging this pop-out design where you kind of pop out the log by one. So kind of like this. I don't know why, but I've really been liking it recently, so I'm gonna kind of stick with that. So this new style of building that I've been doing recently is very, very uh just kind of not planning ahead of time. Like I am not going into a creative world and planning, and it's really interesting that this is the build style that I've been doing recently because this is not my typical build style in the slightest. I normally plan everything in creative. I've talked about this so many times on my channel, but I usually plan a ton of things in creative first to get the feel for what I want to do. And recently, I just have not been doing that, especially building around these farms. I feel like it's kind of easier just to build the farm first and then kind of start with just working out things in my head after the fact. And I've actually been really enjoying it because I feel like I don't know. It's just unlocking a part of creativity that maybe I didn't think I had or that I haven't exercised in a really long time. So it's just quite fun. It's really cool to do. All right, I got a little more work done. I got all of the white parts in. So I think what I'm going to do just to make my builds feel cohesive, but again, not the same, is I want to use a lot of similar block palettes, similar roof coloring. I think is going to be important so that when we map out this village later, we can we can see all of those colored roofs, which is going to be awesome. So I want to use a lot of the same colored roofs as a way to tie together the build, if that makes sense. Now, another thing that I want to do here, we've got this big blank wall, and I am not a fan of just big blank walls. I feel like they can look a little funky, look a little weird. So what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to add a little bit of detail. I'm going to come out, I'm just going to eyeball whatever looks good. I'm going to pop here and I'm going to leave 2 on the side, 2 on the side. And I'm going to come out, I think just by 2 would probably be fine. And I'm going to make this go up into our maintenance area up there. But yeah, guys, so this build is very interesting. I feel like I'm trying to showcase the farm, so I'm still trying to leave elements of the farm sticking out so that when we walk by, we can see it, but try to incorporate into the build and cover up all the redstone. So that's sort of my main goal when I build around a farm, is I want to try to incorporate the farm so that we can still see the farm, still see what the build has to offer, but we cover up the parts that need to be covered up, because most of the time you don't really want to see those redstone elements unless it looks cool. Then I think that you can do that. But again, I did the same exact thing when I built around our villager breeder here. You guys can see the villager breeder is still very much a key feature of the build. You can see the villagers walking around in there from this big giant window. You get a sense of like, oh, okay, there's a farm in there, cool. But then everything else is covered up and it's this really nice, pretty building. So I wanted to do the same thing with this. Okay, we can see golems spawning and falling into the lava there. We can see the villagers bustling around up there, kind of like maybe they work there or something. But all the redstone elements are covered and we can finally get rid of this rain. Okay, hold on. You guys will probably be like, rejoice, we can get rid of the rain, which is going to be so good. But yeah, this is just a part that I wanted to come back and do with you guys, is whenever I have a big blank wall like this, I think it's good to add something, add an element of interest. And what I wanted to do was go down by 1. I basically just want to continue this wall out, so I'm actually going to come in and we're going to continue it out here. So we are going to get rid of this whole section. And you know, this happens a lot where I will build something, like build a full wall and then be like, I want to change that. And then I will literally have to take everything down that I just did. And it's no big deal. It takes no time. It's just, you know, the thoughts and ideas change, and that's totally cool. So as long as you're patient with the building process, I think, you know, you can create some really cool things. But I also, one thing that I noticed with this was I didn't have very much access to this redstone section back here, and I sort of want a little bit of access if possible, if we can work that out. So that was my goal with this, was just to get a little bit of redstone access. Also, I really need to get feather falling soon because I keep jumping off everything and I keep hurting myself, so that's why I have like no hearts. If you guys are wondering, Nash, why do you have like no hearts while building this thing? It's because I just keep jumping off of the building. Okay, so I want to do the blue roof again on this. I just really liked how that looked on the other build, so I want to do that again. And I'm going to use my blue wool to kind of mark this out with you guys and just show you what I'm thinking here. So let's actually build that up a couple more. So we're gonna jump around and we're gonna talk about roof now. So if you guys can see, I put these pop out logs. So this one, those two, that. I did these very strategically. I want to have a central roof point for each of these. So right here we can see the middle point of this roof is right here. Now this isn't where it's gonna end up, but I'm just showing you guys that I like to make cross sections with my roofs, and I like to plan them out ahead of time. So we've got this is where the main cross section where this roof is going to be. And I'm noticing that these back sections don't match up. So see, this log is in line with here. If I want to make this roof even and match on the back, what we're actually going to want to do is fall down, is get rid of this, and we are actually going to pop this out by 1. And then I strategically matched this pole and this pole with these 2 poles over here. So I what I'm trying to say with this is I think of the roof way ahead of time, and I try to make it as even as possible. If I can line up one side to the other side, that's going to make a straight way for the roof. If I can line up the front and the back straight, that's going to make another line for the roof, and it's just going to be so much easier to create that roof later. So always, for me, roof is something I always think about ahead of time. So guys, I think I got the build done. I know it's been a little bit of a jump since I last saw you, but I was kind of working through some things with the build, and I think that it's finished for the most part. Now, everything is subject to change. I might change some things in between episodes, we'll see. But for the most part, I think it's finished. And it's supposed to look like this build over here. It's kind of supposed to like replicate it a bit and just look like it's in a similar family as this one. And I think it does. And look at that, it is working. So through that big window in the front there, you can see an iron column actually burning. So we are getting iron. It is working, which means I did a good job of making this build entirely spawn proof, you guys. This build is spawn proof for everything. So the golems can only spawn within that tiny little chamber up there. I made sure that everything was non-spawnable so that they can't spawn. So basically they could spawn on like full blocks and stuff. So I made sure there were none of those. And if you guys are wondering, well, how'd you do the roof, Nash? Like how are they not spawning on the roof? And how are they not spawning on these blocks here? Well, everything's on a bottom slab. So this part right here, it's on the bottom part of a slab right there. So that's the top, that's the bottom. Up there, that's the bottom, that's the bottom, that's the bottom, that's the bottom, bottom. Bottom. You guys get it? And then right there's leaves. They cannot spawn on leaves. Those are stairs. They can't spawn on stairs. And then we do have full blocks on the roof. Can we actually get up to the roof? I think I can show you guys. I took the scaffold down. Hold on. Let's go this way. I added some lighting as well, but the entire roof is non-spawnable because I put carpets on top of every single block up here. So even though we did use full blocks for the roof and we were still able to achieve our nice blue colored roof that we wanted, these are non-spawnable because I covered them all with carpets, which is just so handy that you can do that. I love that carpets are in this game and you can't even notice them from a far distance. So it's pretty nice. So that is how the roof is non-spawnable. And again, just went through and added some lighting, and let me go in and give you a little tour. Now this build is really small, so there's not really much to see, and I didn't do much decoration again because I don't want things to spawn in here. I might go through and decorate later, but for the most part, like, this is just our area. Now this farm wasn't working for a while I was building it because my zombie actually died. So this is all the iron that I've got. We're also getting poppies coming through, which I think these are just overflow poppies because we've got a little bit of bone meal in here, but it seems like some poppies, like if the composter gets full, then they kind of go down here. So I don't really know, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that, but as long as we're getting a ton of iron, we're good. And you guys, we've got a ton of iron. We're set, and this thing is just going all the time. So the back section that I was working on with you guys, this is what it turned into. So I popped out that back section, filled it with some lamps, and I can get back there and use this as a maintenance area, which is nice. I added a little overhang that goes down, so we can come and kind of hang out here. Again, bottom half slabs so that nothing is spawnable, and we don't get golems spawning on the outside of the farm because we definitely don't want that. And then coming around to this side, this is what this looks like. So yeah, just decorative. Just try to add some detail. Those lights on there, I need to turn them on, but it's really tight squeeze up there, so I'll actually go in and show you guys. And then right there are the stairs. Now this is the part that I think might change in between episodes. Not fully in love with this staircase. I might just make it all stone. but we'll see. But this basically just gets you up to the maintenance area. I can also come through and check on my villagers if I want to. I might actually switch this part out for some stairs just so I can like actually get up there and see them a little bit better. But there's zombies in there, they're in there, and then back here again is the maintenance area, so I can get to the chests and the hoppers and everything. And if something's broken, I can come in and fix it. We can also check on our iron golems. I did change Avo's design quite a bit. Originally they were all fence posts where this glass was. I just switched it out to glass and it hasn't affected the farm, so pretty good. And again, this entire intersection is all non-spawnable, so everything is good. I can check on my villagers. The zombie is like tucked right in here, so if we ever need to replace the zombie, we can do that. It just takes a little bit of working around it. I actually had to replace the zombie, so I do have experience with replacing that, so it's fine. But yeah, the farm is good, the farm is great, and we are doing good. So that's the build. I hope you guys like it. Like I said, I think some things might change. I'm not sold on this big window. I actually don't think that I like that very much. I want to change that, but I like being able to see the golems in there and double check that the farm is working. So I don't know. I feel like I just need to change that. And then something about this upward staircase is a little bit weird to me. I also don't know if I'm a fan of having a staircase here and then having another staircase coming out this way. I don't know if I like that, so that might change. You guys, that is our iron farm all built, and I am happy with it. Even though there's a couple things that I'd like to change, I think for the most part I'm happy with it. It's working, which is good, and we have unlimited iron. So we are going to be able to make our beacon, and hopefully in the next episode we can go fight the Wither. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be exciting, so hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss my next video where we fight the Wither, because that's always a crazy time. But you guys are awesome. I hope to catch you in the next Minecraft video of Nash's Minecraft World, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a very beautiful, wonderful day. Bye guys!